First of all, I just gotta start off by saying thank you, God. Um, and I'd rather die in hell than have had the opportunity to do what this trash do, and the way they just have circumvent reality to really just be seen as what they want to be seen as instead of the reality of what they're part of. And the rage I get when they try to paint what they're doing it for and what they're making me pay, and the truth what they're involved in is just so foul. And so many have died, and you'll see videos of it, and you'll see how they've been using the names of like Britney or Courtney just to make themselves act like they're doing it for them. This trash, they were just opportunists. They don't care about them, but they think that life, and some of them are just grown children. They get energized by people who are much older, who think that that's something I can allow. Let me just start with the beginning, because I think the rage that I have makes it hard for me to articulate myself. You know, I'm very, very fragilized. My body's being destroyed and damaged. They've been destroying my organ system and destroying it, damaging it slowly. You know, when I hear these people participating that tell me, you're my kills, I'm like, I laugh about it in the sense that it's laughable because they don't need to, it's not their kill. They just participate in my killing. Meaning that they're not needed. But to hear these nobodies that the government contract to participate in how they try to paint themselves as like grander than what they are, it's comical. They know wherever I end up, this will happen, maybe even worse. But to really wanting me to see them as something special, they just start like owning this, like, oh, it's my kill. It's not your kill. Okay. You're nothing. Because if it was your kill, if somebody killed you, then I won't be killed, right? If you die, I won't die then. But that's not your kill, because regardless of you here or not, it's gonna happen to me. Regardless of me moving somewhere else, it's gonna happen to me. You just are nothing and participate in my killing. They're just a trash that live life deflecting and recreating reality, and they use very childlike people. At this point, they're no children to me. This is something they have to get ready. I've been training myself to understand that the perps participating in this are not, they deserve death. Truly, for what they're part of, as easy as it is, as normalized as it is, death is what they deserve. There's no in between. They don't care about Courtney, they don't care about Britney. It's clear that they're utilizing those names to paint themselves as Avengers. It's clear that they're involved in a program that they know torture women and children, and they know they have to negate. So what it means is they don't care about Britney or Courtney, because if those were the women who were in this program dying, it would be not real. So I truly know what they're involved in, and I truly know the sufferings that these women go through. And this selective rage that they have coming from people involved in a program that kills women in this way, torture women in this way, poison women in this way, gas women in this way, dismantle women in this way. No. You're just a selective opportunist. And that's not how it works. You're not going to paint your fantasized reality involving this. They're bringing up whatever they can when they're here burning vaginas, killing women, poisoning women, destroying their life, dismantling them, and then I'm supposed to look at them as the Avengers. You fucking shit. Just ask God. I just ask God that I don't lose my mind when I see this trash, because they truly think life can be like that. No. You are now accepted to be involved in something where you can be killed. You now can be killed. Why? Because you join something that you know kills not only men but women and children. You know that very well. And not only kill them would be nice. There will be mercy. Torturing them, using them as guinea pigs, burning them, suffocating them, dismantling them, destroying their family. So now, when I see you, it's death That's what you deserve. Now, I'm not going to do that. I pray I don't do that. But I know that's what you deserve. And I pray God will give me strength to not do that. But to think that I shouldn't see you like that, no matter what, is I know the evil these perps are part of is so simplified. It's effortless. Not only is effortless, it's like they can even repaint it. You know when you're a killer and you do, let's just say you do crime for like an organization, a crime organization. You know what this crime organization does is that's it. We kill people. That's what they know. They know what they are. They kill, and that's it. In this program, because this is a program led by the government, reality can be reconstituted in ways that just surreal. Where now you can even paint these perps participate in like the protectors of the communities, the avengers of women, the protectors of children. When they do everything but that in this program, where they even put effort in trying to paint you and manipulate you and wanting you to actually become something that is a threat. So they lose touch of the reality of what they're part of. That's the difference between the trash involved in this program versus actual criminals. Criminals know they're criminals and they know what they are. And they know what they deserve. This trash, this participant, partake in this, in a deluded, fantasized reality. And really try to stay strong in this retardation of we are just protectors of children. No, you're not. You're manipulators of the brain and then make yourself look like you protect children. You're involved in a program that's raping and burning vaginas and then try to vilify somebody. Oh, by the nightclub you grew up with. What? You are here burning vaginas. Sexually torturing women and children every day. You delusional shit. You're the one protecting children? You're the one avenging women? Then the rage of people involved in that, you fucking lowlifes. And then try to be like, oh, you shit. Shit for all the suffering and women dying, burning, destroyed. I swear to God, I'm not going to let you be selective in that way. I swear to God, one thing is for sure. This participating in the evilness they're involved in, and they want to make themselves believe there's something else. Never. They better be ready to be accountable for everything they're part of. Everything part of a program that rape women, burn them, destroy them, sexually torture them, and then try to be all like selective on things. And funny how they kind of find ways to be selective in ways that's so weird. They're able to deal with atrocities, part of atrocities, but you grab them, your butts. What? You burn vaginas. But selective rage, huh? Oh, you destroyed the life of this woman. Oh, selective. Do you understand the horror? And it's like, no, you raped. This is it. Oh, so, look at Brittany's life. Oh, I know. I wish I could see Corny. So what you do to this woman then? What John? What does he do to women? You don't even want to say that. Matter of fact, you negate what they say. You negate the testimonials to paint the fantasy that you're involved in. The rage of people involved in the program raping women systematically, utilizing it as a tool. Then using Brittany like they give a damn about Courtney. You will destroy their life. Oh, maybe it won't be personal at that time. Oh, sorry. The program you involved in will destroy their life. Maybe at that point you won't join that. You let them handle that. Opportunist trash. You understand how the way they want to paint this, and they really have the audacity to make you come and look at you like, you deserve to die. Then play feminism. What kind of feminism is there that you get involved in a program where they rape women to death and then act like, not for Courtney? You don't give a damn about Courtney. Why are you in a program that kills so many women around the world? In this country, in this state, in this city. The opportunist trash. You're using Courtney to paint yourself the way you want to. Using Brittany, thank God I have a picture of her living her best life. See, for Brittany, when you heard women out here dying, living in hotels and places where they don't even have a home, they have to be mobile. Trash. You want to see rage? Bring your rage. Bring your rage, your selective rage. I'll bring the real rage. I have to calm down. because these perps are trash and low life. And I know what they try to do. They think they can redesign reality and be opportunists. I know that they don't care about Courtney. I know they don't care about Brittany. Now I understand what they're doing. They're vilifying me and using, not even just vilifying me, not making it look like they're doing it to avenge women. And they're not avenging anybody. Matter of fact, they want to paint you in certain ways. They don't care about Courtney. They don't care about Brittany. I keep bringing those names. You'll see videos. You'll see Brittany. I'll blur her face. I'm thankful that Brittany is my Facebook friend, living her, enjoying herself. You'll see the side by side with the people in the program, this woman dying in this program, that they have the ability, the daring strength to negate that, to neglect that. The black woman, the white woman, the Asian woman, the children dying in this program, being tortured, that they have the daring strength, these feminists, that have the ability to negate because they're so daring. It's so disgusting. They've made, like, they're clearly making this, like, the psyop and the facade that was presented to me is so disturbing because it is destroying the true people behind feminism, the people who really stand on that for real. Not the compromised trash that just can you be utilized as a as a facade, as a psyop. Those who are feminists, who are really calling the current feminism as fraudulent, as a psyop. That this new wave of this for sale. What kind of feminists will join something where they know they are raping women and killing them, and then be like, oh no, for Courtney and Brittany, and see Brittany living her life, but the daring are just so daring. It's part of this feminist fierceness that we have today that can be involved in a program that rapes women. But the daring feminism power is able to do that. It's trash. It's opportunists that join something they want to be participating in because of the benefit, and looking for how they use this to try to paint themselves. You are not avenging for Brittany. You are not avenging for Courtney. Brittany's living her life, and I'm sure Courtney's living her life. I wish I could find her. And it wouldn't be people involved in the program killing women doing that. I'll refuse to allow them to paint the fantasy, so they better know that I know they have blood on their hands. Now, even if it's not even because of them participating hands-on with the torture and killing of women, but the program they're involved in is the reason why I'm dying. That's it. They just participate in that. So the blood of this program is on their hands because they have to take accountability for what they joined. Nobody forced them to be participating in this program. They know what they get out of it. That's what comes with. You get the blood of those people because you joined that. You know what it means. It's not my blood. My blood is on the program's hands. So if you're in that program, so when we see each other, I know what I'm looking at. You better start seeing things for what they are, because I am. These people have no shame. But you gotta be strong, because they do want to push people into killing. And I know if I was a target individual with a little bit more aggression, this would be over a long time ago. My story would have ended a while ago, fast. Especially if I was in a different state. Oh my gosh, it would have been done so long ago. And the sad thing is, it could have happened to a fucking retard child that they're grooming here, who comes with this energy thinking, oh, this guy he's been listening to how he tortures vaginas every day, and you're supposed to come with your fucking retardation thinking that you are here avenging, protecting. Yeah, okay, they're not real stuff. He's been listening to a lot of it every day. He knows what you guys do is not real. That's what they say. Every time I hear testimonials about the torture of children and women, it's like, not real. It's like, okay, that's what I'm going to start calling it. It's not real. This testimony is not real. I've been listening to this not real stuff. So if I crash out, it will be not real here. They know that I don't want to do that. It's too bloat for me. But the truth is, the more I think about it, the more it's like it makes sense for these people who think this evilness can be done in this deluded way, who don't want to take accountability for what they're part of, but want to redesign and is avenging people who are involved in this, act like they're doing it for Britney Courtney. And then you see Britney living her life, enjoying herself. It's like, oh, for Britney. He's like, yeah, right, you give a damn about her. Look at her. Now they're gonna be uncomfortable saying Britney. They'll say it still, but I love if they say that because I can pull up this picture. You'll see the video. Oh my gosh, really just living her joyful life, living the good life, while this trash out here not real doing this thing to women. So that's why when I look at them, it's like, yo, don't let this not real happen to you. Let me calm down. I'm a target individual. As a target individual, I know what it means. My life is being dismantled. I'm being destroyed. My body is being destroyed. They've been damaging my internal organs. I know it's them. I'm not naturally experiencing unhealthiness. I'm being made sick because they're doing things to my body like they do to others. I get hit with this technology, but also I'm sure that perhaps it could be poisoning me and do other things, which, you know, for me, I'm thinking if they're doing that, it's just an extra. They can target my organs using this weapon system too. So if they do both, I guess it's that. But Friday night and Saturday was so bad that I extremely sick. Not even sick in the sense of like, let's just say that I had extreme diarrhea. And I got some food from there, but I don't know if it's the food itself or just my organs just that can't even process digesting anymore. Like, I don't know if the food is poison or they've damaged my organs so bad that I can't even digest food properly. So depending on the food. So I gotta be very selective of what I eat. So when I was using the restroom, it was just, things just, it wasn't processing the water. Everything come out liquid. So this is what they do. But of course, psychologically also they do the nasty things, which this is when you know these clowns are retarded. Let me just say this again. The clowns I call clowns are the nobodies the government contracts. They're the nobodies. Their job is to try to disorient you. They use some of them are truly children. They don't even know. They have no concept of like how real people think. Like they have no concept of how like adults who never look at them as like, okay, you just are somebody who's just gonna agitate somebody, and they do this thing to disorient you. It's part of like brainwashing you, right? This fear about me, with me, is these retards, which are this as a childlike individual, will do that in front of me, not understanding what they can lose, and it can be the end because I have nothing to lose. So this retard will come and start talking this childish way, thinking this is still like a child. Like, you're not a child anymore. You're involved in something that kills women and children and men. So you know what makes you now. It means you get your green lighted to get killed. I'm not gonna try to do that. But if you push me to that level, who knows? You gotta be strong, target individual. I'm saying in this, please do not crash out. But this perps involved in that, they don't understand that they are really pushing target individual to do that, and they think that they're going to be perceived as these innocent children. And it's going to be bad because they're turning me and other target individual into fanatics, because now it is bigger than just me. I mean, the life of children are being destroyed, of women. And then psychologically, I've accepted the reality of the technology I deal with. I've accepted that. I've accepted that I'm no longer me. I'm no longer free-minded. I've understood that. They can play these clown things that I don't identify with that because I understand. I've accepted that my brain is being altered. They can use these childlike people, but And I noticed that there's like a disconnect. I know they're supposed to actually target individual, but this perps that interact with you via V2K, there's something that's just off about them. I don't know if they purposely gave these perps to be like a little bit stupid. Not even stupid, a little bit detached and a little bit unself-aware, because he allows the target individual to crash out. Because I know they want to push target individual to kill. So one of these retards will come and is like, yeah, accept it. He will come and say these things to you. And the target individual will be a little bit more aggressive. They will stab the person saying these things. Because they're just enraged. And they have nothing to lose. So this trash will come and will be like all this, like, they have these ways of trying to troll you. And I realized they don't understand. They're trolling somebody who's just a bomb about to explode. They're just waiting for and he has nothing to lose. What's going to happen? Kill him? You better be ready to. And so for me, it's getting to the point where I'm like, oh my God, God gave me the strength, because I'm even craving for interaction. I'm craving for like them doing that to me in front of me. I'm craving for that interaction where they do this. I'm craving for that. Because right now I'm by myself. And it's remotely done. But I'm looking for them to try to do that in front of me. I'm really waiting for that confrontation. And that scares me. It's like I want to blow up on you. I want you to come with this retardation that you have, and so I can be the one who takes you to the next level. But you gotta be strong. I've accepted my mind is being manipulated. They do this pedophilia type of tormenting that's disgusting. It's funny, yesterday, they have these ways of, when they manipulate you, to make you identify with this manipulation, they start using verbiage that's different. Oh, we're gonna report that. It's just, report that. They make you have this stimulation that report this. We're reporting this. You clearly hear what they do. They want you. They want you to accept these things. And this is why they use this scare tactic. For example, right now they tell me they're gonna fuck you. Excuse my language. It's like, I don't care about getting effed up. I know I'm never gonna identify with this. But I'd rather get effed up than end up killing trash like them. Because I'm scared if I go into that level, I'm gonna black out. I'm gonna black out. It will not even be like it will be a blackout state. It will be a rage that will probably I will crash. I rather get effed. But make the mistake of showing yourself and try to. It wouldn't even be a simple. It will be a very bad thing. I'll crash out. I will just think of all the evil stuff they've been negating, the diabolical tortures of the women, and then the way they paint themselves and act like they're the guys when I know they're just the nothings, the pedophiles are contracting. And when I say the pedophiles, let me repeat this again. The governmental entities running this program are connected to the Department of Defense. The DoD has been developing this technology. The DoD is behind this this program, truly behind this, not these clowns. The DoD has been having issue with pedophilia for a long time. It's been an issue that kept coming back. And when I say this issue, I'm not even saying that in a conspiracy theory kind of way. Truly ranked for top tier child porn trafficking with the DoD network. Some of the most child porn circulating in this country has been seen on the DoD network. It was a 2018 ranking coming from Child Protective Services specializing in child porn. A bill in 2019 was introduced called End National Defense Network Abuse Act because they kept saying that the DoD network was having a lot of problem with child porn. So much child porn was circulating there. So they did something to make it look like they do something. And they contract this trash here. are nothings. Oh, they're intoxicated by what's happening because they love it. Because I know I'm calling it trash, but I'm going to be the one being trash because I'm a test subject. The government is using me as a guinea pig. That's what target individuals are. And this trash, as a loser, I'll just get intoxicated with this thing and recreate what this is about in their fantasized ways as they manipulate my brain, the ways they try to portray themselves as the protector of children and act like they're doing it for Courtney, for Brittany, or it's like, no, pay for what you did as a child of trash. First of all, you're here killing and torturing children. Some of the torture are sexual torture. Nasty trash. You talk about the weak of the most unoppressive participant in this program. I'm talking about so unoppressive that even via the technology called V2K, when you hear them interact with you, you know they're nothings. And they're supposed to sound mysticful via this technology. They are truly like, it's like a child retard mental, not even, let me just say this, but like a middle school kid. It's like, now we're charging you, it's you, it's ugh. So this is the retard, that's our world. And they tell me how they're gonna have children pretend to get raped. It's like, yeah, that's what trash do. You groom children to pretend to get raped. I love the fact that it's easy to call what's the future of a child pretending to get raped. You think they're gonna grow up to be normal? Fucking, there's a suicide waiting to happen. Not because they're being tortured to death. You think a child that's gonna grow up to be a normal person, they're gonna live a comfortable life and they're gonna be happy with no mental issue? Trash. They've been manipulating me to have this nasty reaction throughout the day. They're so nasty. The little babies, they give me stimulation, the sensation. The technology we deal with is altering the mind. They are rewiring your thought process and your brain. This is part of how they break you down. They're weaponizing technology that can alter your mind. Of course, they're weaponizing the technology that makes you sick, that can destroy your internal organs. But they also have the technology that they've been developing that can alter and rewire your brain. And they continuously rewiring you and then try to brainwash you to identify with these manipulations. And they have these clowns that go into the scripts of things they say back and forth, deflecting, disorienting you, conditioning you, training your mind to think in this way. Then they see how, they want to see it in person. Like, where is he? Is he subscribing to this? Listen, I have no control of what you guys put in my brain and how you manipulate my brain. But there's one thing I know, is I will always see this trash for the trash that they are. I've accepted that my brain is no longer mine. And it's going to be altered, rewired in ways that's degrading for the purpose of painting me in certain ways. And then they will act like they're just reporting this. Let me show you, first of all. So, babies. Actually, it's funny because I can't see one of the child here if it's a boy or girl, but they're trying to mess with me. Little girls like that's messing with me. Oh, so adorable. And this is the things I would love to watch, but I can't watch because it's going to be rewired and altered in disgusting ways. This baby here, we're seeing her dad. These things, the wholesome stuff that now I'm just being forced to see in these degrading ways. This little girl here, it's like the blooper stuff. And then they stimulate me because there's a woman there whose skirt goes up. And then they simulate me toward the woman and then aim it toward the child. They do all this degrading stuff. And there was like there's a person I used to follow so long ago, like I think in college. And she has like her child, little light-skinned child. I think, where is it? Oh, here. This is somebody I followed for years. And she had this profile for a long time. The child has grown so much since then. It's not that little girl, but this gives you the idea of the before and after. I used to, that profile that you're seeing there, that you can barely see in this, is somebody that I've been friend. I think maybe 2000. I was in college, I believe. Yes, I think I was in college. She had a child a few years later. And that profile has been around for a long time. But after 2019, this kid is not that age. But after 2019, because she's like a little toddler girl, like 3-4-year-old, they've manipulated my brain to have sexual stimulation. That when I see that picture that I've seen before multiple times in a normal way, by the way, now they change my memories to falsify memories. So what they do is like to make you identify with what you're forced to experience today. They alter your memories. It's part of how they can try to make you identify with a persona that they implant. So they utilize this memory manipulation on top of your current experiences. And so now this baby that I used to be able to see normally, now I get a stimulation sensation that they say, oh, we mapped it to you. You used to have that experiences when you were a kid. So we made you feel that thing again. But now I'm like, so you make my brain be a child brain for me to experience that. And then you falsify my memories to have this stimulation, to be like, oh, they clearly rewiring the brain for the purpose of seeing children in a way that's degrading and forcing you to have sexual stimulation. Their job is to do that. This is how they weaponize this technology. They're trash low life. Then present themselves as the protective children. They are so nasty. But I know they're nobodies. The anger I should have should not be toward them. They want me to think it's them. They're just participating that they are intoxicated by the feeling that they can manipulate me or participate in manipulating me in this ways. That is in this pedophilia-centric ways that they are creating, altering, and manipulating my brain to experience. You know, some of the way they want me to reason with this is like, no, but if we're able to manipulate you like that, so that means it's in you. Okay, so it's in you, but the people who do the pedophilia type of torture need to be my brain and alter me to have the experiences, huh? Delusional trash. I wonder what's in you. Let me just try to manipulate your brain and see delusion. These people do trash, but that's their job. You know, some of these perps, they know the day will come. The day will come. They're nothings. I know who's destroying who's destroying me is this governmental program. Now, the losers they contract for that, there's nothing. They're nothings. This one who talks to me, she's like the fiercest, she's like a little detached, she's trying to be like, she's the most clown. Like, I think she said something about, she was saying something about raping a 4-year-old. You know, that's the trash we talk about. That's the kind of fierceness we need in this program. That's what they need. Can you imagine? This is the people in your brain making you not get these experiences. It's trash. You see nobodies. Pathetic trash. When I go and I'm looking at this, it's like, you clown. Like, look at me and look at you. Do you think when you look at me, I have doubts that something is not happening to my brain for me to experience that? That you are just a researcher that's just not manipulating my brain. I know what you are. And it's funny, I see like on dating apps, I'm in New York, I see all kind of like female women who are like researchers, like, yeah, I see women, the feminist researchers, we want that. Shut up, I know it's the government doing that. It might give me men, women, and whatever. But in fact, these people will be the biggest opportunists. What? Somebody in some kind of researching field be involved in a program where they can do all these things to a human mind? What? God, this is free. Put somebody in the medical field, give that an opportunity like that to be involved in a program where technology that can alter not only the organs but the brain. This is heaven for them. You wouldn't have to pay them. They'll do it just for the fact they can partake in something that's so advanced. They've been studying the brain and now they can see how they can manipulate the brain. These people are retards. And they're like, no, you see, they're women, so it's different. Trash ass. So you tell me somebody, a neuroscientist, would not be interested in knowing how to alter the mind? How to alter neurons and make somebody... They delusional trash. But they intoxicated trash too. Again, just stay strong. Do not lose sight of who you are. You might lose sight because they do like to mess with your eyesight. But do not forget who you are. You are not yourself anymore when you deal with the V2K and synthetic telepathy. Your thought process are meant to break you down. They're weaponizing this technology. Your surroundings, your ecosystem can be also manipulated in ways that they try to make you subscribe to this. See this trash for what they are. Do not subscribe to the presentation they want you to think, oh, we're reporting this now, you're altering my brain, and then you say you're reporting to who? To the people who participate in this? Trash. The clowns, to do what they do, you have to minimize yourself. You have to minimize you have to minimize your self-respect. For example, right now, there's one guy who keeps saying, like, Jesus. Like, this, imagine I'm like, I had the option to do that. You know how much, and I'm not like this perfect being, but imagine I'm like, to make somebody think that they're not being manipulated. Target individuals stay strong and see this trash for what they are.